Hi, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time you are watching this video right now. So, by the way, I am Jonald Amante, a second year BPEd student, and right now I will be explaining about what is the differences and the similarities of verbal and non-verbal communication. So, now let's talk about first their differences. So first, there are some differences between the two, and here are some of their differences. First is verbal communication is the exchange of information by words, while non-verbal communication is the exchange of information by the wordless cues. So now, the other one is the verbal communication has less chance of confusion and misunderstanding the message, while the non-verbal communication has more chance of confusion and misunderstanding the message. So, the next one is the verbal communication leads to prompt interchange of information, while the non-verbal communication can take more time. And lastly, the verbal communication doesn't essentially require the presence of the both parties at the same place, and while the nonverbal communication requires the presence of both the parties at the same place. Now, those are some of the differences of the verbal and nonverbal communication. So, right now, since we already know their differences, let's now talk about their similarities. So, the similarities between the verbal and non-verbal communication is that both of them are ways to interact with other people or person. So, with both we express ourselves, and with both we leave impression on others, good or bad. So both of this type of communication says a lot about us. They both rely on the basic communication process, which consists of 8 essential elements: the source, the receiver, the messenger, the message, the channel, the receiver, the feedback, the environment, the context, and also the interference. So now, since we already know about the similarities and the differences between the two, the question is what is the importance of using verbal and non-verbal communication in delivering a presentation? So first, in verbal communication, through through the use of your eye contact, your vocals, your body posture, your gesture, and your facial expression, you can enhance your message and invite your audience to give their serious attention to it and to you. So while your credibility, your sincerity, and your knowledge of your speech become apparent through your non-verbal behaviors. So I think that's it, sir. Thank you so much for watching. So to end this, I would like to greet you. Happy Teachers Day, Sir Francis Nodado. Thank you for being such a wonderful and a good teacher for us. Thank you, sir, so much for everything. Papasarami, sir. Love you, sir. Bye-bye. Thank you.